American society is becoming much more liberal than 50 years ago, but voting for more Republicans, according to researchers at New York University. That's in a report at StudyFinds. While the average American may be more liberal today when it comes to topics such as gender, sexuality, race, and personal liberty than in the 1970s, their views on polarizing issues like gun control, taxes, and abortion have largely remained the same. Study authors say these polarizing issues still sway voters' decisions in a major way. Using data from the General Social Survey between 1972 and 2018, researchers assessed nearly 300 distinct variables, like attitudes, beliefs, and behaviors, among respondents. Study authors placed the respondents into 32 different groups depending on their age, representing a gap of 2 to 3 years for each group. They include Americans born as early as 1882, as well as people born as late as 2000. Researchers deemed about 62% of the variables to slant more liberal among modern-day Americans in comparison to older age groups. Conversely, only 5% of the variables shifted to a more conservative stance over time. Some of the biggest changes included much more support for LGBTQ rights, such as gay marriage, as well as more civil liberties for atheists. Notably, the team found little change for certain topics like abortion, healthcare, guns, and governmental oversight. In fact, from 1972 to 2004, party affiliation shifted slightly but steadily towards Republicans. Study authors conclude by adding that some of the biggest changes in American beliefs and habits had nothing to do with politics. For example, most Americans read far fewer newspapers today than 50 years ago. Find more detail on this and other studies at StudyFinds.com.